Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1, Phathead, Cande Roth. Today is National Swap Ideas Day. Cande, would you like to swap some ideas?
What do you got? Let's see.
That's the thing.
What do you want to trade? Let me see what you got for trading.
I was about to say to you, what's your best moneymaker, Cande? What do you got?
Let's see what you got.
Yeah. We'll save that for another time. I'm not giving you my best ideas. Today's National TV Dinner Day, Cande.
I used to love, my mother would go grocery shopping once a week, and that's the night we would have TV dinners, and I loved it.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
So she would go grocery shopping.
And the stuffing with the little cranberry thing and the dessert all in one and the mashed potatoes, yeah.
Yeah. And so would she buy them at the store, she'd bring all the groceries home,
right.
And then you'd have that for dinner.
Right, on the night that she went grocery shopping, yes.
Did they have microwaves back then?
No, they did not. Or at least we didn't have one. And you put it in the oven. Think of that.
Oh, look at that. What's interesting is I actually said that as a joke, and I thought you were going to yell at me for calling you old. But you didn't have microwaves, so you had to put the TV dinner actually in the oven in the house.
Or a toaster oven. That's right. Mm-hmm.
Oh, and do you remember how long it would take to cook?
I really don't.
Interesting. All right. That's see, you learn something new every day. Look at that. And today is National School Picture Day, Cande.
Never a fan of that.
Yeah, I think they get you a little too much with the money.
I loved it with my kids. My kids, I love to have their pictures taken, but for me as a student, it was not one of my happiest days of the year.
Got it. You didn't. Yeah, I can understand that. As a parent, I think there's too many of them. They do one in the fall and one in the spring, and you're kind of like
you don't need it, and you are kind of obligated. Yeah.
Right. Like you don't want to be that parent that doesn't get it.
Do you know though? When my sons, both of them were seniors in high school, I hated graduation pictures, and I didn't order any for either one of them. It didn't even look like them. They were terrible pictures.
So you didn't even order your kids' senior pictures? Wow.
Nope.
Oh, bad mom.
They were so bad. I know. What am I going to do? Hang up a horrible picture of my kid that doesn't even look like him? No.
What's interesting now is with how great pictures are taken on the cell phone, I could see the school picture at some point going by the wayside, Cande.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
It's very, very possible. All right, here's a couple of other things for you. Would you have believed this? The pandemic has led to a resurgence in guitar sales. People are looking... Yeah, hobbies, obviously.
I can totally believe that.
The CEO of Fender Guitar says, I would never have predicted we would be looking at a record year. Look at that. Amazing.
Love it.
Yeah. Real estate in what's called a Zoom town has been taking off during the pandemic. Those are towns that are great to live in when you're working remotely and are more affordable than living in gigantic cities, Cande.
Well, let's hear about it.
Well, no, I'm just saying, there's a lot of people, obviously, whose kids are learning remotely, they're adults whose jobs are remote, and they said, you know what, we don't need to be, as an example, in New York City. Let's go now buy a house in the middle of the Poconos or the middle, wherever. Pick a town in America, it doesn't matter. And they're getting great prices, and that's where they're setting up shop now. That's their new...
Interesting.
Yeah, so there's a big real estate boom in what's called Zoom towns, Cande. Los Angeles County announced on Tuesday it would ban all trick-or-treating for Halloween. Then there was backlash, and officials backpedaled, and they said, it's not banned, it's just recommended you don't trick-or-treat, Cande.
Now, what are you going to do?
Well... my gut says there should not be trick-or-treating. Again,
I agree.
Look, it's funny. I think at this point people listen to the show, and I will raise my hand.
How do you wear a mask with a mask?
Right, look, again, it's going to be chilly out, and you have to have, I always struggle with this. Forget about the mask and the pandemic. Halloween, for me, I've always not liked the holiday. I know you don't love the holiday either.
No, I don't.
But I always struggled with the fact of, the kid, if it's cold out, you got to cover up your costume anyway.
That was the worst thing I could hear as a kid on Halloween. Put your coat on.
I know.
Over my cot. What?
And here's the guy. Here I am. I hate Halloween. I think the NFL will close up shop in 4 weeks. You know, like I'm downplaying everything. But I don't think this is any time for going door to door. Okay?
I don't either. I think this is where neighbors and people you know, that's where it becomes fun because our neighbor would always bake something special for the Halloween kids in the neighborhood. I mean, maybe something back to the old days when it was safe to,
Yeah.
go to your neighbor's house for a cupcake.
Right, like apples with razor blades in them. Yeah, I get it. Sure.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, you remember the apples with the razor blades, right?
Absolutely.
And wasn't there something with Tylenol? Wasn't there like...
Oh, yeah. There was some sort of craziness with that, too.
And there's all sorts of, terrible stuff. But anyway, Los Angeles backtracked and said, all right, we're just recommending no trick-or-treating. You should stick to your guns, Los Angeles.
Really? Just please.
Come on.
Nobody tell me what to do. I'm getting sick of it.
All right, now listen, I'll be here till noon. All right? Jay Letterman will pop in after that, noon to 6. You enjoy
I'd like to say I'd bring you a little lunch, but that's not going to happen.
Yeah, no. Why? You're not bringing me anything.
Of course. No, I'm not.
There's no chance.
I'd like to say, but I'm not going to do that.
Not happening. I will. No. I will be helping my children with the homeschooling again today and the Zooms and all that stuff as I bring you the best music here from 9 to noon. And double duty, Candy. Double duty for Phathead. So I'll give you the full update next week as to how the first week of school went. We'll go through all that because tomorrow is their first live day, Candy. My kids going in for the first time.
Big.
Yeah, so My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.